Are we live? I don't know sometimes. Seriously, it's sometimes this live stuff. It's crazy business, man. Like seriously, I oftentimes do not know if I've gone live or not, and my phone's actually telling me I'm live. That's the hilarious thing about it. So, hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. This is going to be a habit, which was kind of funny, but it is what it is, and yeah, it's the weekend, and we're all trying to wind down from the crazy week that we've been having, particularly here in Ontario. We're back to like singular digits here in the weather. It's pretty crazy, and I don't know what it's like in the rest of Canada. So all the Canadians out there, please let me know what the weather's like in your neck of the woods. But yeah, here it's getting colder instead of getting warmer. Go figure that one out. Now, obviously, it's kind of funny in Ontario. We have very climate weather, and sometimes just when you think it's starting to go warmer, it gets colder. Yeah, this is the reality of just living in Canada. But we will survive, everybody. We're gonna get through this. We really are. This is crazy. All right, so let's see who's in the chat today. Radical Toys, it's time. You could be an announcer, Adam. Hey, Jay, Radical Toys, what's going on, Adam? I love Emily. Let's go, Jay. Well, we're here, brother. We're right where we need to be. Recut Hut, greetings. Good to see you, Recut Hut. Thank you for joining the stream. Dacus Fly, how is everybody? Well, we're good, man. We're good, brother. Emily, good to see you. Let's see here. Recut Hut, not bad. That's good to know. It's great to hear. Awesome. At Radical Toys, that's my username, not my real one. It's been rainy today, but supposed to be nice tomorrow. Well, that's good because it's just dropping. Everything's still dropping over here. And okie dokie, yeah, it is quite the time now that we live in. So I kind of don't mind the fact that it's getting colder a little bit because obviously can't go anywhere anyway. Having I'm not going to say fun, stay at home, but working from home is always at least for me it's been interesting. Have a lot of things to do anyway. A lot of clients came back from the beginning of last year, so yeah, it was actually a really good time. 126 Kuyo. Quo? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is Impactor good for $19.99? Well, it depends. In Canada, that's probably a great price. Impactor is that the Netflix version for Impactor? Because $19.99 here in Canada, that would be a great price. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a deluxe class here in Toronto would be $29.99. So yeah, I think that's a great price if you live in Canada. I love Emily. Just finishing up watching Pee-wee's Playhouse. Oh, that's awesome. I used to love Pee-wee's Playhouse as a kid. My favorite segment though was Penny. I really like Penny. I thought Penny was a hilarious little segment on the show. I also enjoyed whenever Lawrence Fishburne ever came by. Who was he? Cowboy Dan, something like that. I can't remember what his handle was, but yeah, he was the cowboy on the show, which was hilarious. Really liked it whenever he dropped by. Radical Toys, did you like my portrait sketch of you? I figured you'd like it. Yes, I did appreciate that, Adam. Thank you so much. It's really touching that anybody would use me as a subject for any sort of art project. I think that's hilarious. It's very touching, though. Thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate that. But you're a very talented artist. Your animations are really cool, and yeah, keep it up, brother. It looks pretty awesome. Loving that Unicron you opened. The mailman seems like he was in a hurry. Yeah, the FedEx guy pretty much just dropped it off, rang the doorbell, and it's funny because Hasbro said that they were supposed to have signatures on these deliveries. That is obviously not the case, at least here in Ontario. I suppose it's because we live in Canada, and they think, oh, nobody's going to steal it, but that's not true. People do take things from porches. It happens all the time. I was lucky. I was home, and well, for obvious reasons. And yeah, they just rang the doorbell, and this gigantic package was in front of my door. So if you guys haven't seen that episode, please, I do suggest that you take a look at it. For me, it was a lot of fun. I kind of lost my mind for a little while. Yeah, I was just laughing hysterically for a good 10 minutes at one point. I think I pretty much lost all my facets and just started just basking in the euphoria. I was so elated. It was just like being on Christmas morning, having seen Snake Mountain again for the very first time. It was insane. It's also funnily enough, probably like when I received Super Nintendo for the first time. I think that was also a really crazy day. Those are some of my favorite memories as a kid. But yeah, like this big beast over here, that he really brought me back. I got to tell you, that was one hell of a great surprise for that day, because believe it or not, and this is the funniest story about that, I woke up that morning and literally I got up and when you get up these days, you just kind of like, you're like groggy, you get up, you're like, oh, gotta start the day. And I kind of like, rolled over, and then I grabbed my phone, right? I grabbed my phone, and I was like, all right, better check the messages, see if any clients, called or whatever. And I'm looking at the phone. I'm like, oh, HasLab just sent me a message. So I'm like scrolling through, and the message was simply, hey, Unicron is on its way. I'm like, oh yes, Unicron is on his way. Awesome. I was thinking, next week, few days, whatever. So I click on the button that says, go ahead and track your package. So I click on the button. I'm looking at it. I'm like, cool. It's coming on April 28th. And I'm like, April 28th? April 28th? That's today. I was like, what do you mean April 28th? And what do you mean it's coming today before 9 o'clock? Sorry, before 6 o'clock. I was like, what the hell? So then I'm literally scrolling through. I'm like, this has got to be a mistake. Something's wrong here. And I was like, this can't be possible. And it was like almost 10 o'clock around that time. And I'm like, okay, this is not right. I gotta get up. I gotta take a shower. And I gotta, when is this thing gonna show up? I don't know. And quite literally, after I took a shower, came downstairs, the doorbell rang, and I was like, there's no freaking way. Turned my camera on, ran downstairs. And those of you who watched the video, you literally can see my reaction. I mean, like, quite literally, it was just sitting there beside my door. And you know what? I appreciate what this FedEx guy had done. He actually pushed it as far as he could into the porch. When Snake Mountain arrived, for those of you guys who saw that video, it was literally right at the edge of the porch, where anybody could have just grabbed it. Now, mind you, the Snake Mountain was heavy, man. both Snake Mountain and Unicron, heavy figures, man. Like the box. Now, Snake Mountain still takes the cake. It's still way bigger than Unicron in terms of mass. No, sorry. In terms of size, Snake Mountain is still way bigger. In terms of overall height and width, when it's open. When it's closed, it's kind of a mixed bag. But in terms of mass, Unicron is ridiculously huge and dense. Honestly, I was not joking when I tried to pick him up. He was really, really heavy. Like I couldn't believe just how heavy it is. It's kind of funny when it's in a box and it's kind of a cube shape. It's actually easier to grab and hold on to. When he's in a ball like that and so dense, like trying to get him in from the top of the box and trying to like lift him out of there, it was actually really kind of awkward. So I was actually like super happy when I got him out of the box, and as you saw in the video, I literally lost my senses. I kind of lost all reality. So yeah, super happy to finally have the mighty Unicron in my house, the Chaos Bringer, because he brought the chaos that day. I was completely beside myself. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, super happy with that. I'm going to be doing part 2 where I transform him. I still haven't transformed. I haven't even touched him, honestly, ever since. He's I was surprised I was able to get him on this shelf, to be honest with you. But yeah, he just barely fits. So yeah, crown jewel of my collection, absolutely. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do a full. I'm not sure if a transformation is good for me. It's just one of those things where So many people have done transformations already, but I guess everyone wants to see what it's like to transform one of these things, or they want to see me stumbling through the transformation sequences, which I think is great. But honestly, from what I've seen, it's not easy. But we'll see what happens. I'm happy to do it. But in a lot of ways, I'd rather just compare him to Studio Cell. Talk about how long it took to transform, maybe with some highlights of the transformation, because I think that's actually a little bit more entertaining. Do a few or like kind of a recap as to just how hard it is to transform and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. But still, super happy to have him. Guys, if you haven't seen the video, please do. It's a lot of fun, I think, and I really enjoyed making that video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Emperor Mao, Shin, Chandler Mirage. You shall be known as Emperor now. We're not going to go through that too many times. Nice to see MJR live. I'll stay here for a little while. Thanks for coming to the stream, Emperor. Always good to see you. I love Emily. I have the complete series. He was Cowboy Curtis. That's right. Cowboy Curtis and Miss Yvonne. Exactly. That's who it was. It was Lawrence Fishburne on Pee-wee's Playhouse as Cowboy Curtis, which was awesome. Always good when he dropped by. Steve-O440. Hey, Steve-O, good to see you. What up? What's up, Jay? Hope all's good, bro. Everything's great, brother. Everything's great. Better now that I'm hanging out with you guys. So it's always fun to see you guys. It's always fun to hang out with you guys, especially 1 o'clock in the morning. What is with everybody? Everybody's up, which is great. Love it. I'm loving it. I just hope you guys don't. Obviously, nobody has work tomorrow, apparently, so we're all good. Emperor. I'm gonna stay to Emperor. I'm sorry. Likely gonna go toy hunting. Oh man, I missed that. I missed that. Might come back in 30 minutes. Mission kits, but I'm waiting for that Ninja Spinato. Because the Ninja Mechs are just like the Tobikage. Nice. Looking forward to that. You should put those up. If you have do you have an Instagram account, Emperor? I'd love to see it. Even a samurai one that reminds me of Samurai Troopers. That would be sick. That would be awesome. Nightwolf76. Hey, what's going on? Nightwolf? Good to see you. I missed your live stream. Sorry about that. We'll try to catch it the next time. Cool guy. What's up, man? Not much, cool guy. What's going on with you? We're doing good here. We're having fun. Everything's rocking. Relic Toys is saying hi. Nightwolf76. How much did Unicron cost, Jay? Okay, so we're here in Canada. I went through the same process that everybody else did. I did the payment plan with Super 7. So initially it cost me around I'd say $600 Canadian. More like $650 Canadian to purchase, and that was above the $450 because of the exchange rate plus the. So it's kind of funny. So with the payment plan, there's actually a small surcharge because of the kind of amortization that they put on it. So it ended up being something like 500 and change, something like that. And at the time, with the conversion rate, it was like close to $600 Canadian. So that was what I paid initially. But then to get him over here, right? There was another there was another shipping charge at the time. What am I talking about? Sorry, I'm getting confused with the Unicron with Snake Mountain. My apologies. Yeah, so it was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was $450 US, right? Which turns into something like $500 and something Canadian, right? And then I had to pay another $75 to get it shipped up here, which was fine. So that ended up being almost $650 Canadian. And then, so basically, no, I think that's about it. Close to $700 at the end of the day. That's what it cost for this big beast to actually come across the border. And happy to pay it. I'm very, very happy with the results. Obviously, there were some shortfalls that came with it. They messed up the maw, which happens. His teeth are kind of blue, which again, it happens. I'm going to take an airbrush to it anyway. I really want to have the authentic look of Unicron. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pet project for me. But yeah, so happy to finally have him in hand. I really can't say enough about this. I'm very, very happy with the results. Couldn't have come out better than I would have hoped. He always amazes me whenever I walk down the stairs from my room and just see this gigantic planet sitting in my living room on top of my shelf. I can't tell you just how amazing it looks. It's just incredible. So yeah, just to finally answer that question, somewhere close to $650, almost $700. It was in and around there because of the exchange rate. And that's Canadian. Okay, so U.S. I think the U.S. price was much lower. Fizzle G, good evening, Jay and fellow collectors. Good evening, Fizzle G. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Recut Hut, I just heard rumor Fans Toys is releasing their Grimlock MP, and they called it Grinder. Okay, that's cool. I thought. Are they re-releasing it? Because I thought that Fans Toys would already did their line of Dinobots. So is that a re-release? Recut Hut, please let me know. That's interesting. Glenn Cruz, good to see you, brother. Good evening, everybody. Hi, Jay from Glenn and Alexandra. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm saving a piece of cake for you. Just finished birthday dinner. Oh my gosh, Glenn, that's awesome. Happy birthday, my brother. Good to see you. That's excellent. Wow. So, did you guys order in? What did you have? Yeah, funnily enough, that's you and I have something in common, Glenn. So yeah, there we go. Happy. So everybody, let's all wish Glenn a happy birthday. Very, very cool. All right, awesome to see you, Glenn and Alexandra. Thanks for joining the stream. Emperor, good evening to you. It's even though it's afternoon here. Okay, awesome. Diecast Black, congrats on the Unicron. Amazing piece, brother. Let me tell you, man, it brings a tear to my eye. I literally lost my mind opening it. So, and cheers, everybody. Yes, it is an amazing piece. I can't believe. Ever since I saw it at San Diego Comic-Con that year, and I think it was 2019, I literally could not contain my excitement. It was one of those things where I'd never seen anything quite like it, and it was the first of its kind. Obviously, Armada was a thing. But Armada was not really. It was a planet. It was this kind of disjointified, kind of cube-ish thing, right? So, yeah, having a true, near perfect, if not perfect, Unicron that looks very much like the 8.6 movie, but obviously is more closer to the War for Cybertron trilogy. Is something that I could not resist. I had to have it, and by hook or by crook, I made it happen, and I made it, get over the border and materialize here in my home. So happy to have it. So happy that it's finally arrived. I can't believe I was able to wait this patiently this long for this project, but very happy. Obviously, I'm still not satisfied about the box. I'm still not satisfied about the little shortcomings that it has. But you know what? Those are the little things that happen in production at the end of the day. So I can forgive all those things. I'm just super happy to finally have this. And everyone keeps talking about, oh, it's not so great. Like, there are a lot of people complaining. Everyone thinks I complain too much. But there are a lot of people who are just like, belly aching for no reason. Oh, it's a Blue Maw. Oh, I'm going to sell it as soon as I get it. You know what? If you did that, you're going to regret it. It's an amazing piece. So happy to have it in my collection. 100%. Thank you, Diecast Fly. I am enjoying it 100%. Cool guy. Have you ever had any luck finding the Retro Cobra Fang? The Retro Cobra Fang. What, this? Yeah, I did find it. I found it quite a while ago. It's about, I think, 2 months ago. I'm thinking that. Yeah, it's we still have a bunch of them showing up at Walmart now, and we can't touch them here in Ontario. So that's kind of unfortunate. If you're an Ontario cool guy, once everything starts showing up again, check your Walmarts, because those are starting to show up again here too. And you know what? Just to touch on that thing, speaking about things that are showing up again, I'm part of a lot of Facebook groups, like the Masters Universe Collectors group. And I'm shocked how many people are having their orders canceled by Walmart for the Castle Grayskull. They finally corrected the price on Castle Grayskull. At one point, it was on there for $175 US, And that was the official page from Walmart. It wasn't a reseller. I was really shocked. So I was telling everybody to click that report button and say that the price is incorrect. And thankfully, I guess somebody finally got the information and finally changed it over. So now it's back down to $75. But I am really, really surprised and shocked and actually just appalled that a lot of people's orders are being canceled and or delays. This is ridiculous. And just to add insult to injury, I don't mean to upset anybody more than they have been already. But yeah, they're starting to show up in Canada again. A good one of Will. He's been on the. You guys have probably seen him on the show a couple times. He found one in Upper Canada, and I was just as shocked as anybody. Let me just show you guys really quickly. That way you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Will was up northern Canada. I can't remember. I think it was like Woodward, something like that. I can't remember where it was exactly. But yeah, he found this. This was 2 Castle Grayskulls, right? In Woodward or Woodland or wherever the heck, I can't remember where it was. It's north of Bradford, which is way north of me. It's like at least it's at least 2 hours north of Toronto and Markham. And yeah, found two Castle Grayskulls. And you know what? It's typical. Just like where I found them when I was in Guelph, Ontario. They were actually in the preschool area, right? These are, if you can see here, over here. That's a set of preschool toys, right? Learning sets, yeah, crazy. National Geographics, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, if you are in Ontario or not now, obviously we can't go out. By the way, he saw it from afar. He actually took a picture at the. All of our aisles are blocked off here in Canada because you're not allowed to buy non-essential goods. Sorry, not Canada, Ontario. You're not allowed to buy non-essential goods. So he literally was at the end of the aisle, was passing by. Saw the 2 Castle Grayskulls, said, "What the heck?" Took a picture of it and shared it with my hunter group, and all of us are like, "What the heck is going on?" Right? So now we already know that that more Castle Grayskulls have started showing up here, which is crazy. So, and now that just makes me feel bad for anybody down south who is getting their orders canceled or delayed or what have you. All the whole drama that's behind this is freaking crazy. Diecast Fly. Rika Hut. Probably true because the Gigapower has their versions up for pre-order now. So again, is it the reissue, guys? Because I wouldn't mind picking up a masterpiece, especially if it's a Fans Toys version. But I know the Fans Toys is damn expensive. How much is it? And where are you guys picking them up from? Or is it Shozi or is it one of the other retailers? Let us know. Do you have any Voltron toys, and if so, which ones? So I have I never had the original Matchbox collection. My cousin did, and I was so jealous when I was a kid. Lion Voltron, by the way. I always wanted that version, and it just never happened. Like I did have the Panache Voltron set when I was a kid. The ones that actually had the full characters, the play sets, and I think it was released by Playmates, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, but I think Panache is the one who made it. They could actually fit into the lines. They had like clear glass domes, which you could open up and shove the pilots in. I had that entire full set when I was a kid. One of my favorite toys back in the 80s. Don't know what happened to it. I really kind of regret not having it because apparently right now it's worth a pretty penny. I do have the what was it called again? I don't know who reissued it. I think it might have been Toonami. I'm not really 100% sure, but it was the reissue of the diecast version of the Lions. I have the entire set. It came with a whole bunch of weapons. It came with the blazing sword, all the Lions weapons. It had the spinning shoulders, cannons on the Lions. Just a great set to have. It's upstairs in my room. I think if anybody's seen some of my streams, you actually might have seen it. So yeah, I do have Voltron. I do have one Voltron set, and I do have, or at least one Voltron set, which is coming in, and I hope that it'll come in pretty soon. My cousin's actually holding on to it for me because I was planning on visiting him just before the pandemic hit, and then as soon as that happened, all those plans went out the window. And yeah, that particular set got stuck in his house. So it's still there, and I'm one of these days I'm going to go and grab it, or actually I really am thinking about just using cross borders to actually bring it over. So yeah, so there you go, Adam. That is my story for the night. I love Emily. Unicron looks almost like the 1982 version of The Thing. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I love Emily. I'm trying to think what 1982 version of. Are you talking about John Carpenter's The Thing? Because are you talking about transformed or non-transformed? Because Unicron, I don't think The Thing ever took the form of a giant beach ball. Unless you're talking about The Thing, which like when he was just a headless. Just one head with like a whole bunch of spindly legs. I guess that might be true. But if you're talking about the one like did it have fangs at one point? I can't remember anymore. But yeah, you know what? I suppose it might resemble it in some form. But yeah, it's. I'm not exactly on board with that one. I live Emily. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. You might have to elaborate for me. Radical Toys. Oh yeah, my ring light arrived today. Yeah, I'm using it right now. Mailman was also in a hurry, so the light works great. Congratulations, Adam. Hopefully it works out for you. I'm eager to see the results. Emperor, imagine a poacher trying to steal both Snake Mountain and Unicron at the same time. Well, number one, that would never happen because they definitely came at two different complete ends of the spectrum. Snake Mountain arrived, I think it was a year like last year. Late. Yeah, late 2019, I believe it arrived in my house. Because it definitely wasn't during the pandemic. I remember that. Anyway, I'll have to check the videos. But yeah, where was it? Did it arrive during the pandemic? I can't remember. I don't think so. I think it arrived either early in the year or late 2019. Anyway, one of those two. So yeah, that definitely would not have arrived at the same time. But I got to tell you, if they had arrived at the same time, they'd have a hard time. They'd have to bring a flatbed truck for both of them because they won't fit in the car. They just won't. The boxes are way too big. So you would have to have some sort of like open bed truck or possibly a hatchback and you'd have to have a lot of room in the back. So yeah, I mean, it would be humorous to see somebody trying to put both of those things into the back of any vehicle. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm surprised it fit in a lot of ways. I'm surprised the FedEx guy had his would probably have had a really hard time getting into his truck, in and out of his truck, to be honest with you. My allergies are still killing me, guys. I hope you guys don't suffer from allergies. I would not wish that on my worst enemy, to be perfectly honest with you. I have no enemies. Figure that one out. Adam, I linked your stream to my sister. She's going to watch when she gets on break. Well, that's awesome. Thank you, Adam. I hope she enjoys the stream. Me sniffing and everything. It's great. It's great. Kirk HT. Hey, Kirk. How's it going? Thank you for joining the stream. Hey, Jay. Good to see each other again. Good to see each other again, brother. Good to see you, Kirk. Thank you for joining the stream. I love your thumbnail. That's so awesome. Rika Hut. I just saw JC's review of Unicron. He had a theory about the lower jaw. Might want to watch it before you airbrush it. Okay. I don't mind. I still want to do it though. I sort of have a problem. It's not really a problem for me, but it just doesn't really match. It's just for me. I mean, he looks fine. Don't get me wrong, but it's just for me. It's just a little incomplete. You know what I mean? Like the blue jaw versus the silver. So the blue teeth versus the silver teeth at the top. Yeah, I just feel like it's not exactly the way it's supposed to be. And for me that's a big thing. I want my Unicron to be, I'm not going to say perfect. Perfect is not what I'm trying to say. Perfect is definitely not what I'm going for. Perfection is not what I'm going for. But at the same time, stop it. At the same time, I really do want he doesn't want to do it anymore. Anyway, at the same time, I really do want something to. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Nice shuttle. Yeah, I really want something more complete. You know what I mean? Like, I've been waiting for this guy for so long, and now he's finally arrived. And it's just these little touches that could make it better. So if I can do that by myself, right, for not too much money, then why not? There's no harm in me trying. But I might check out JC's review, see what he says about it. Maybe he's right. I don't know. But for me, I really would like to see a little bit more of a complete example. And hopefully we can get there. Wow, I lost my... Oh, man, what the heck? I've lost track of where I am. All right. That Cat Fly. I made it into 5 months with no new pre-orders. I think I'm doing good. Yeah, man, it can get addicting, right? Because there's just so much out there to order. And at the touch of your fingertips. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. You got to watch yourself sometimes. Emperor. I have the Facebook page, and it's an Insta, which I follow you on, but it's not on active compared to the former. It's usually used to post my toy photography, and that's it. All right, cool. Well, you know what? If you want to share it, please do. That way, everyone can see your collection, because you have a lot of interesting pieces. I can tell. Unicron is much bigger than my hopes and dreams. Oh. It literally is bigger than my torso. It's huge. It's amazing, and I am so glad to have it finally in my collection, guys. If you ever have the opportunity to get Unicron at a good price, because currently the market value right now, or at least what the market is willing to pay, as I've always said, the current market value for Unicron is just skyrocketing right now. It's crazy. But you know what? It does happen once in a while. You get to score a decent deal, and somebody out there is claiming that they found it at a discount store for like $100 or something like that. And I'm like, that's impossible. They were all pre-sold, and there's no way, other than a liquidation sale, that would happen. And Super 7 is not going bankrupt anytime soon. That much is true. Radical Toys. How heavy is that Unicron in the box and outside of the box? Well, I've heard that it's close, from what I understand, I've heard it's close to 14 pounds. I don't actually know how much it weighs. I've never actually weighed it myself. I will say, though, trying to lift it out of the box while it's on top of a table was awkward, and I'm actually really shocked I was able to do it. It's not particularly heavy in your hands, but it is dense. It is very, very dense when it's finally when it's in its world mode, in its planetary mode. Sorry, in its planetary mode, he is very, very dense, but he's solid. And because of that, it was easy to pick him up, and it was actually a really good. He's really, really well designed. All the panels fit the place properly. From what I remember, from Cell and Dex transforming him, because I've actually never transformed Cell, to be honest with you. It was a pain in the ass. Cell is definitely one of those figures where they engineer it to a certain degree, and they over-engineered Cell 01, the knockoff Unicron. And sometimes there are things which are done for a reason, and sometimes it's just something that's not necessary. They literally did in terms of masterpiece Transformers, Studio Cell 01 Unicron is definitely a masterpiece, 110%. But because of that, because of the way he transforms and everything about him, it is incredibly difficult to transform him, because all of his panels fold into his interior, and it is amazing how they did it. But getting it done is a pain in the ass. Everybody who's transformed Studio One Cell says the same thing. It's not fun. It is a chore. It is a chore to transform Studio One Cell. And from everyone's reports from that I've been seeing on YouTube so far, anyway, transforming HasLab Unicron is actually kind of fun. It's something which, it's a puzzle that you want to solve, right? And it's a lot of fun to actually figure that puzzle out, and a lot of people are having fun with it, right? So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Booster Unlimited. Hey, Booster, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Good day to you, sir. Diecast Fly. Happy birthday, Glenn. Happy birthday, Glenn. Emperor, happy birthday, Glenn. Happy birthday, Glenn. Cool Guy says happy birthday to Glenn too. JTW27. Fans Toys have been on reissue mode this year, basically releasing figures. They just reissued their inspections, okay, as a set of 3. So I'm guessing those are the Insecticons. If you want Bombshell, oh, there you go. If you want Bombshell with tune accurate colors, he is set of 3 for 530 USD. That's not bad actually for 3 Insecticons. That's actually a pretty good price. I'm not really into that. I'm not really in for that one, but yeah, if anybody's interested, GTYW 27, please let us know where you can pick that up. Is it Show Z? Because I think that'll be really cool for a lot of people. Kevin McCauley, you sold your Black Unicron. Black Unicron? Your Black Unicron. Are you talking about your Black Armada Unicron? Because there have been so many different colored versions of Armada Unicron, it's kind of hard to keep track. Wow, you sold your Black Unicron. Okay, well, that must have been a tidy profit because, sorry, you must have got the pretty penny for that one because from what I understand, that's a special edition. So, yeah, I hope it was a good. I hope you were satisfied with the sale because, yeah, I always have a hard time selling my stuff. But everyone has a reason for doing it, so yeah, congratulations, Kevin. David Whiten, Arcade and Toy Channel. Hi, David. Thanks for joining the stream. It's night here, and it's night here, man. And hello. Good to see you. It's night here too. Actually, it's morning. It's very, very early in the morning. Booster, good evening, my friend. Kevin, hey everybody. How is everyone's night? I'm drinking Sapporo and watching Jay. Well, Sapporo is good, man. It's a great beer from. It's a Japanese lager, right? Isn't it? Or is it? Is it a lager? No, it's not a lager. It's a. Anyway, it's a great Japanese beer. I've had Sapporo before. And you're watching me. At least one part of your night is good. That beer must be tasty. Rico Hut. I'm getting my 6-inch Lady Death and from Coffin Comics on Monday. Yes, the Grinder is a rumored Fans Toys release. I got it. You mean reissued, right? Not rumored. So sweet. That Lady Death looks amazing. I remember seeing her on the Foosh, and yeah, she's got great articulation from what I understand, and of course her proportions are awesome. Awesome, Rico Hut. Congratulations. JTYW27. Fans Toys have been reissuing figures this year. They reissued their Insecticons recently. Pre-orders were gone in minutes. Wow, 430 USD for toy accurate and 530 for the tune accurate set. Wow, crazy. That looks like whoever what I just mentioned. If you want to buy it, I guess it's not in the cards. Diecast Fly. I saw a third-party add-on kit that takes the panels off of Unicorn and makes it a planet mold while you can still have it in rope mode at the same time. Yeah, but are they still working on it? I've seen prototypes. I've seen I see that T-bar that they put in the middle of the planet. Has it been completed though? Diecast Fly. I would really like to know. Not that I'm going to do it though. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go so far. I'm going to go so far as to paint them off, but I don't think I'd ever. I don't think I'd ever want the planet mode and the robot bone separately because actually I'm very satisfied with the way he looks alongside of Studio One Cell. Let's tilt the camera up just a bit and maybe we can catch a glimpse of that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there he is. And as you can see with Studio One Cell, it's actually a pretty cool display. And it's amazing because he's like that planet mode is just barely hanging in there. It's secure, but the I don't know if you can see it, but the feet are actually dangling off of the ledge. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yeah, it's actually kind of precarious, but it makes for a great display. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I definitely won't be buying that upgrade kit. My God, I'm so far back. Hold on, no, I'm not. I can't be that far back. Wait a second. Okay, wait. Hold on. Where am I? There we go. Come on, where am I? Holy crap. Okay, here we go. Kevin, I had the original Fang when I was 5. Oh, I had the Fang too. One of my favorite toys. I kept losing the missiles though. I kept misplacing them, and I had to, and they would show up under my couch, or inside of my couch. Between the cracks. Yeah, but it was so much fun. Completely ridiculous. How small it is, and so the propeller is so close to the pilot's head. It's ridiculous. Even if he sort of adjusts himself to get a better seat, gonna cut the top of his head off. It was crazy, but I loved that thing. It was so great. Emperor Cobra is so ballsy that they pilot helicopters. I just said that, right? I just said that, and decapitate them at any mistake. Absolutely, I totally agree. That's exactly what I just said. JTYW27. Those prices for the Insecticons are for the set. Yes, you did clarify that, JTYW. Sunwave. Hey, Sunwave. Good to see you, brother. Hello, Jay. Happy to you and everyone in the chat. Thank you, then, Sunwave. Always good to see you. Kevin, probably Woodstock. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not always following the conversation, so please elaborate on that one, Kevin. Radical Toys. That's good to know. I figured those Castle Grayskulls wouldn't be back in action figure aisle, so I seen tags for it. I found mine in the oddity section in the Shuffle Walmart. That's what I'm saying. Over here in Canada, they're in the weirdest places. Whether they be in the kids section, like I mentioned, or in the preschool section. And again, I found them in Guelph, Ontario, in the Duplo section. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy different places that I keep finding it. But it's not in the Masters Universe aisle. Probably because it won't fit there. There's just not enough room in the action figure section for these freaking toys. It's just crazy. So they're actually slotting them somewhere else. And I guess you have to either know where they are or ask an employee who probably also won't know where they are. It's kind of weird. So guys, basically, I suggest everybody look everywhere. Look in the Duplo section, look in the kids section, look everywhere that the bigger play sets are, because I think that's where they're going to be hiding out. Someone 278. My Castle Grayskull is still delayed until further notice as well. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. That's crazy. That's just nuts. Yeah, they're starting to show up here in Canada again. I don't understand what's going on. Kevin, I prefer, but Soundwaves, go back to your Walmart and take a look in all of these weird different sections. I'm telling you, you might get lucky. Kevin, I prefer the design and colors of the original Grayskull. I sort of do, but the messy, like every single Castle Grayskull is different and unique. That's because they literally had people at the factory just take a spray can and go, and you'll notice certain Grayskulls look really cool in terms of, like, the way somebody decided to spray paint the eye and just the nose. The hole in the nose, and some people just went to town and just went blah, had complete disregard for where they were spraying. So it looks like a mess, depending on the Castle Grayskull that you get. So a lot of people tend to customize their Castle Grayskulls, which is crazy. And sometimes it looks even better. I will say that the darker green is definitely a better choice. The neon green that this one has, it's not exactly neon green, but it is a green which is not really offensive, but it's completely different than what I was expecting. However, I will say that the overall sculpt and the overall presentation really make that a moot point, because it is a beautiful, beautiful design. I really love the way it came out. It's just one of those. It's going to be a great piece in my collection for years to come. So yeah. JTY W27. The reissue grinder is rumored right now. Okay, so no pre-orders yet. Chances are when they're out for their pre-order, best bet is Canadian or American online retailers before the HK or China. I'm hoping maybe we might be able to get a couple of them here, because that would be sweet. I would love to start collecting the fan size versions, but I do know they're very, very pricey. Upwards of $200 to $300 on average before aftermarket, right? So. eBay prices and stuff like that. So yeah, I would definitely love the chance at getting one, because Grimlock is definitely one of my favorite Transformers. But yeah, you never know. I love Emily. That's a Panache place who had that version of Ultron. Yes, and I loved it so much. It was so great. Diecast Fly. I'm just going to buy Castle Grayskull for my daughter for being from Big Bad Toy Store when it comes out in August. You should pre-order it now, Diecast Fly. Don't wait. You don't have to pay for it until it actually ships. So yeah, beautiful playset. I really do suggest you grab it while you can. Oh man, I'm so far behind. JTYW 27. Be prepared to pay that pretty penny. The reissue for the reissue prices for fans' toys have been very high, as we saw with the FT29T reissue. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy these days. With all that diecast that they put in them and everything that they've been known for. Yeah, in terms of a third-party company, it's amazing how the kind of reputation that they have. And I've never owned a Fans Toys myself, but I have heard that they're very, very, very good. I love Emily. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Radical Toys. Oh, I saw those Kingdom Transformers pop up in Walmart yesterday, but now it's Optimus Primal is packaged with Rat Trap in the Netflix style box. Interesting, and I took pics of it. Yes, so they're having the Netflix exclusive editions. They do have slightly different colors, and they do have slightly different accessories. And I believe it does come with an additional 2 Battle Masters, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, doesn't come with a trailer though. So the price point is still, I believe, leader class. Is it leader class? Yeah, I guess it would be leader class for the price point. Is it worth it? I'm not 100% sure about that. But it is an interesting set if you missed out on Optimus Prime the first time, which is kind of hard because they do have a Kingdom version of Optimus Prime with this trailer. Interesting, but yeah. So if you're a fan of Optimus Prime and Cheetor, heck, it's the best of both worlds, right? I love Emily. No, I'm talking about how you turned the teeth. Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, that's what you're talking about in terms of like the way it looks, like the thing. Okay. Yeah. I can get on board with that. I'm not sure if it was inspired by the 1982 version of the film, but yeah, I mean anything's possible, right? The Maw is a wonderful throwback to the 86 movie, and something which is completely iconic in terms of Transformer lore. Peo, hey Peo, what's going on? Okay, now we're gonna have to work on this. I say Peo, but are you telling me it's you're gonna have to help me out here, Bio? I don't know. You help me out here. I've never been good at pronunciations on like that. But anyway, so what a day! Spent most of the night watching the NFL draft. Oh, bro, you're watching the NFL draft. Were there any good picks? Did your team get the guy they wanted? Please let us know. That'll be interesting. Radical Toys. Do you think the blue teeth was a cost-saving issue for Unicron? As Hasbro said, why the bottom jaw is blue. So I'm going to go ahead and say I believe it was just a manufacturing decision. But I will say this: if they bothered to color, hold on. So here's where things get annoying and perplexing. So when you get Unicron, you will notice when you get Unicron that this is blue, right? And that's the blue plastic, right? That it's actually cast in. And then you can see right here that that's paint. So the yellow has been painted on to his head, okay? So if they could do it for the head, which of course is iconic, right? And you don't want to screw that up, right? Although they still did it with the blue teeth, right? If you could do it with this particular version of Unicron, right, on this part of the figure, then why couldn't you paint the blue Maw, which is underneath everything, yellow? Now, there's an argument to be had, and there's something to be said about the fact that over time the paint would strip off because people keep playing with the Maw. But to be perfectly honest with you, I've played with the Maw quite a bit, and I can tell you right now, the impact it actually has opening and closing with the actual blue ring, it's not enough. Like, no collector, like, a 5-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid, whatever, will probably play with that thing to death. But I can tell you right now, no collector is gonna open and close that jaw enough times to actually ruin the paint. I really don't think that's even in in the remotest of possibilities. I think transforming him in certain sections where he's painted will actually rub off faster than the maw, being open and closed. I don't see why. But to answer your overall question, yes, I do believe it was a cost-saving measure, 100%. The other perplexing thing is that the gears that actually are used to open and close the maw, why the heck are they blue? They could have easily been cast in an orange plastic, a yellow plastic. There's no reason why they should be blue. It's just ridiculous. So there was some sort of conscious decision there to do that, and I have no idea why. So again, very strange, incredibly perplexing, and we will never know because they're never going to tell us. Kevin, hey Jay, have you seen the Mad Formers on Instagram? He loves repainting all of his Transformers, and they turn out way better. Not sure if he has Unicron. Haven't seen him, but yeah, thanks for suggesting the channel. I might check him out. JTYW27, for the Dinobots Giga are made well and bigger as well. You can also get the whole set easier than Fans Toys right now. Some people love Giga more than Fans Toys. That might be an option because again, I love the Dinobots, and realistically, I love them more in their dinosaur form. So yeah, if they look good in dinosaur form, that's probably the way I'm going to keep them. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting your name. Is it Ryoko? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Please let us know how to pronounce your name. I feel the messaging in the Bucky and Falcon TV showing was a little heavy-handed for the red and white and blue colors, especially when Iron Man 3 had Iron Patriot and walking the American flag. So I try not to think in terms of black and white or red, yellow, and blue or any of those types of things, right? I haven't seen the finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but from what I have seen, there are some obvious messages in there about patriotism, about how people should treat each other, and all sorts of different messages that are throughout the show. But at the heart of it, it's a fun show from what I've been able to watch, and I really don't think about things like that while I'm enjoying my television. So I'm not really gonna talk too much about that, but I will say that I did recognize those types of things when they were apparent throughout the show. I'm not sure if it's completed yet. Well, hopefully it will be, and I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Emperor, for those of you who want to check it out, yes, please definitely let us know. You can't actually throw up links onto you can't really throw up links onto the chat. What I would suggest to do is just do @ and your Instagram handle. I think people will be able to find you that way. Kevin, Sapporo is larger. It's smooth and clean. Oh, that's beautiful. I do love the way it is. It's a very nice beer. Radical Toys. Who is that green transformer in the center of your top shelf? It's a Siege version, whoever it is, by RC. RC. What are you talking about? Who's that green transformer in the center of your top shelf? Oh shoot! Yeah, sorry guys, just knocked that. Center of my top shelf. RC. There is no RC. I don't have RC up here. I'm trying to know what you're talking about. Who's that green transformer in the center of your top shelf? Oh, okay. There's RC. Green transformer in the center of your top shelf. Oh, that's Oh, okay. That's a thing. That's oh gosh, that's Springer. That's Springer. Yeah, that's Springer from the War for Cybertron Siege line. I'm trying my best to actually complete the 8.6 movie line. So I already have RC. I've got Springer. I've got Cup, Hot Rod, Scourge, Cyclonus. So yeah, pretty close. I only need Galvatron, and I've even got Blur. So yeah, I'm very close to completing the 8.6 line. Very happy about that. Emperor. Uploaded my Insta and Facebook on YouTube via laptop. I don't see the comment section. I don't see it in the comment section here. As I said, you can't actually put direct links on the comment section. What I would do is I put at and then your Instagram name. That will probably work. JTYW27. Yeah, the Fans Toys Insecticons have been a grail piece of mine for many years. Crazy high prices in the secondary market. So when their reissued pre-order come out, many jumped on it. People stocking all the North American retailers. Yep, that tends to happen, unfortunately, or fortunately. Recut Hut, BBTS has Castle Grayskull for pre-order. Yes, and everyone should take advantage of that. If you don't mind waiting a little bit because it's going to happen in August, definitely pre-order it from Big Bad Toy Store. It'll go right to your door, and you can pretty much guarantee it will actually arrive intact. So I really would suggest it. Pale, I like the Origins Castle Grayskull way better than the vintage. Never liked the black spray paint. I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you. But I will say I have a soft spot in my heart for the vintage version. Radical Toys. Oh, Jay, did you see those Wave 5 Origins yet? Faker Fisto reviews is up on YouTube. I can't wait for Faker. I don't know what you're going to review. It's pretty much He-Man in blue. You know what I mean? But again, Faker is such an iconic toy from the 1980s. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing him. I'm hoping that they put a decal or some sort of like spray paint or painted his robotic chest onto his chest, because that's something that was missing in the original one. It was just a sticker. I hope they don't use a sticker this time, because that's something that will be very disappointing. Diecast Play. The Origins line is more brighter in general for kids appeal. I think you're right. I think at the same time it's a little bit of a mixed bag. I think certain paints were brighter and duller back in the day, but yeah, I can definitely see that. But you know what? At the end of the day, I really don't think kids are buying these things. I think it really is mostly just adults who miss that type of nostalgia. Now, I think that they're also buying them for their kids, which is great, because then they can play with their kids and really reintroduce them to the idea of Master Universe. So, this new cartoon that Kevin Smith is producing is going to be great in terms of keeping that alive for the new generation. So, really looking forward to that. Emperor, just check again. It's completely gone. At Shin Kaiser 444 and Uzer's Mecha and Chill on Facebook for those who want to check out my posts. Perfect. Thank you again for posting that up. I hope everyone checks that out. So, guys, be sure to check out Emperor Shin Chandra Mage's social media. Max Kim. Hey, Max. Good to see you. How's your night going, Jen? How's your night going, Jay? It's going well, my friend. Just found out the Jurassic World Dennis Nedry gateway pack at my local Target. Perfect. That's awesome. Getaway pack. Sorry. Is it to scale with the 6-inch version? Because I've been waiting for a Samuel L. Jackson version of from Jurassic Park for years. Nedry's the only one I ever find, so it is one of those things. I do like the Nedry. He's actually pretty cool. But the Getaway pack, I wonder how that looks. Let me know. Emperor, actually, it's at Shin Majin Kaiser 444. Oopsie. All right, so guys, please check out Emperor's social media. Peo, yep, the Cowboys got some good picks. Sweet, congratulations, dude. Glenn, we had Popeyes, bro. So many leftovers. We're saving you some of that too. I love my fried chicken. I love my fried chicken. Thank you, Glenn. Diecast Fly, did you see that NECA TMNT movie, April O'Neil figure? Yes, I did. And I'm thankful that that's going to be distributed all over the world and in an abundant supply to everybody. One of the things I wanted to talk about tonight was the fact that the Raincoat Edition, which only had 2,000 pieces apparently, went in literally 3 minutes, 5 minutes or something like that. It was insane. I'm surprised. One of the guys in my hunter group actually was able to manage to snag one. I was shocked. Anyway, and the price was just astronomical. You have the regular version, which was what was it, $24 or $32? Something like, I think it was $32. $32 for the regular one, and $100 for the special edition one with the raincoat and signed, right? Personally signed, autographed press pass for April O'Neil. I don't know. Is that worth it? I guess if you're a collector of I guess if you're a collector of autographs, I suppose. But now those ones are just they've only been pre-ordered and they're already on eBay for astronomical prices. Just crazy. It's never going to stop. I really can't believe it. I'm actually beside myself. However, having said that, I really do want an April O'Neil for myself. I'd love to have her beside all of my other turtles. I think that's going to be great. Emperor. Ooh, that explains why. Yeah, that is the reason. It just doesn't want to. It won't let you put live links on the chat unless I make you a mod. Radical Toys. Okay, it's 3 a.m. I'm heading to bed. Great stream tonight. I should be streaming Friday. It'd be great if you can pop in and I'll let you know. Special package coming. Thanks for coming, Adam. Really appreciate it. Always appreciate the support. Hope please have a good night and have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. I'll try to pop into your stream. I always love watching you your live stream. It's really cool. I want to see how your ring light is doing for you. So talk to you soon, brother. Have a good night. Emperor. Good night, Radical. JTY W27 shows and Terry FS Club have Giga available. Okay, thank you. So these are stores, right? Slag is in stock now, and others are on pre-order. These are the Chrome versions. Nice. All right. So hopefully anybody's looking for those, please go to those retailers and see if you can snag one. Emperor. Gun damn it. Okay. Every time I pick up my HG Revive RX 78-2, ooh, Ajax Nanajihatsi. Neat. I keep posing it. It's that good of a kit. Sweet. Everyone should really pick it up since it's even being sold in Target. Sweet. Peo, yes. April O'Neil is April O'Neil's actress was hot. She is quite the piece, I gotta tell you. Diecast Fly, $70 difference for a raincoat and signature. Yeah, it was nuts. It was just stupid. Casey Jones was my hero. Oh yeah, and he's coming. Finally. Unmasked Casey Jones. I'm hoping they sell him in a 2-pack because I would love to get April O'Neil and Casey Jones on a 2-pack. That'd be sick. Peo McCartney. McCartney. Okay. Oh, ha ha ha. Okay, yeah. I was like, what's going on? Rico Hut, you're paying for the signature of the O'Neil. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not doing that. Emperor Mao. I'm rather surprised about this kit. No one really talks about this part. Its legs actually have a locking mechanism. Oh, sweet. So it's actually kind of like an action figure. That is awesome. Kevin, Origins should have made a Cringer figure and changed the face of He-Man. Not sure why He-Man looks angry. The same with Adam. I think that's a throwback. I think that's actually an homage to the original figures, because when you think about it, Prince Adam is just literally He-Man with a different no, actually he literally is just He-Man. He's got a slightly lighter skin tone, but that's pretty much it. It was one of those funny little quirks about the figures themselves. Night Radical Toys. We'll see you soon. Max. Yeah, I'm not sure the signed NECA April O'Neil figure is worth $100. That yellow jacket looks like it won't fit well in the figure. I don't know about that, but what really kind of bugs me is that's not the yellow raincoat itself is actually not the what she was wearing during that scene. So the fact that she's actually not wearing the right clothes for the raincoat kind of seems like a waste to me. Also, if you're paying $100 for that thing, would you really take it out of the package? I'm not sure that you will. It's one of those anomalies that's just going to be sold on eBay, and a lot of people are just going to just hoard over it. And here's the thing, and I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of people are going to start selling third-party versions of it. I think a whole bunch of Etsy stores are going to pop up just selling yellow jackets. So, I mean, I'll buy a yellow jacket for somebody who makes it on Etsy, 100%, because I would like to see her in a yellow jacket. Again, not sure it's going to match with the actual clothes that she's wearing right now. So, kind of weird. Anyway, from what I remember, she was wearing running shoes. Okay. Peo, I'm going to take off for the red. Good night. All right, Peo. Good night, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Thanks you for joining the stream, Peo. Awesome to see you as usual. Emperor, my only experience with NECA was Ryu Hayabusa. End of story. Yeah, I don't think that really went very well. NECA. Okay, so NECA figures All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. So, unlike other toy manufacturers, action figure collectors, and things like that, I have to say, a lot of people's experience with NECA has not been the greatest. A lot of people are just telling everyone that they tend to be very brittle and they break a lot. So yeah, it's one of those things which I don't know why everyone seems to tolerate NECA figures. It's really weird. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that they just look so good. But the real problem is that if you are posing your character to have them sit on the shelf and it breaks, what's the point? Now, the price point, thank God, has come down a lot because ever since they started doing mass manufacturing and distribution in Walmart and Target. But yeah, it's just one of those things. They really need to work on their overall posability and durability in a lot of ways. So I'm hoping that'll improve with time. But for now, yeah, buyer beware. You just have to be very, 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 very careful whenever you pose your NECA figures. It's crazy. Glenn, good night, everybody. Good night, bro, from Alexandra and Glenn. Kia kala. Glenn, Alexandra, thank you for joining the stream. Always happy to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, Kia kala, my brother and sister. Kia kala. Have a good night, guys. Diecast Fly. I hope that KC Help comes with a foot soldier disguise. That would be neat. That would be awesome. But I don't think so because they would actually have to have him draped in a foot soldier. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Hopefully, they can just pop the head off and you can use one of the foot soldiers to actually double as his foot soldier disguise, right? I don't know. Maybe that would be cool. The raincoat is to cover those knee joints. Yeah. No matter what can you do, right? Pinless design is very difficult to achieve if you want good articulation. Again, but we go back to that. NECA's never been known for good articulation, so it's kind of hard to do either a lot of times. Max, yeah, the Dennis Nedry Getaway Pack is 3.3. Oh, okay, so it's actually the smaller figures, so that's cool. It comes with a Jeep and a Dilophosaurus, $30. Great retail value from Mattel. Actually, Mattel's killing it on the retail section in terms of like their pricing. They're actually really competitively priced. For what they're offering these days is just nuts. Especially the Master Universe line. Since when can you get an action figure for $14? Like seriously, well, $15, but still same thing. Since when can you get an action figure for that low? It's crazy. Loving that price, and now everything. Pardon me. Now everything seems to be going up in price, so hopefully they'll be able to hold on to that price for a little bit longer. Emperor, my uncle used to own some of the Predator. My uncle used to own some of the Predator and Alien NECA figures. They broke so easily. He ended up selling one of the ones he had left, and no regrets. Yeah, it's unfortunate. They look great. They look amazing, but they're definitely a case. They're definitely one of those cases where you as a mint box collector, I think you'd have the advantage because they look amazing in the boxes too. But that's really where the problem lies. Like you really want to pose these things on your shelf, and the more you manipulate them, the higher chance they are that they're going to break. It's crazy. Jermaine Hunter. Hey, Jermaine. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. Hello, Mr. MJR. Hello, MJR. Got lucky. I picked up MODOK. Nice. Congratulations, brother. Batman Beyond and the Green Lantern. John Stewart. Good week. That's an awesome week. Great picks, my friend. Good to hear it. That's great. Keep it up, brother. That's awesome. Okay. Where did you pick them up, Jermaine? I'm curious to find out. Emperor. Thank God NECA is not what I'm into. At best, I would get the accessories. That's all. They're no matter what. I do like the sculpts. The sculpts are amazing. They literally are small statues. But in terms of being action figures, not so much. Definitely not so much. Okay. Sorry, my allergies are still killing me. It's crazy. Diecast Fly. I've been lucky, I guess. I have 8 NECA figures, and none have ever broken on me. And I repose them on a regular. That's awesome. Congratulations. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are having problems. Jay, are you able to toy hunt now at Walmart and Target, or is the lockdown still in place? So I don't have Target here in Canada, but we are still under our shutdown here. So yeah, no hunting for a while. So we are going to see a lot more of my throwbacks, but I have a lot of trades which I'm getting from a lot of different people. a lot of viewers, and I'm really grateful for them, and I'd like to share those with you. So generally speaking, you're going to see a lot of those unboxings, mail openings, and we will actually start to see a lot more toy reviews. Part 2 of the Unicron will be coming soon, probably next week. And yeah, looking really forward to sharing that with you guys. So unfortunately for now, no hunting, at least not on the regular. I do have some hunts, but the way I did them is a little bit different. Anyway, I'm happy to show you guys that coming soon. Chris Allen, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. Loving the Oranges line. Yes, I am loving the Oranges line. It's amazing. Emperor, now I'm waiting for that new HG Zaku. Oh, nice. That would be 2. Zaku 2 to army build. The whole squad of them will go with my Char Zaku 2. Yeah, that would be great. Green and red. Can't go wrong with that. K Solo. Most of my 3.75-inch figures are way overpriced. Yes, unfortunately, I have to agree. I was able to pick up the retro line the other day, and man, what that set me back a pretty penny, I got to tell you. The vintage collection, same problem. It is rather expensive. These retro Joes, man, this is crazy. But also, if anybody in Ontario is watching, they are showing up again in Walmart. Unfortunately, for now in Ontario, we still can't touch them. But the moment they start opening up the stores again, rush over to your Walmarts and try to snag yourself another set of this Wave 2 G.I. Joe, because they are showing up again in Walmarts. Emperor, any thoughts on the HG Cybuster kit? Looks like it just came out right of the linear, which is just amazing. I haven't had a chance to look at it, Emperor, but yeah, it's something for me to have a look at for sure. That's going to be great. Jermaine, you got everything at Target. Wow, that is quite the hunt, brother. Were they on clearance? Any of them? Because that would have been the score. That would have been the score of the week, 100%. Diecast Fly. That's what I was saying. Have his head and as an accessory of a foot soldier reissue. Yes, I think that would be cool. Although what I would rather have, to be perfectly honest with you, is I would rather just have Casey Jones with the extra head, and then you can decide to put it on a foot soldier, because I think that would be really, really cool, and possibly save you some money, because I don't want to have to buy another foot soldier body just to get the Casey Jones head. I think that would actually be kind of dumb. And I will say this: if they actually do reissue a foot soldier, if they actually do create a Casey Jones in disguise foot soldier, what I would like to see is maybe a little bit of his clothing peeking out underneath the foot soldier, and maybe because he's a little bit taller than most foot soldiers, you'd see that the pants are a little bit higher than they're supposed to be, or that he's wearing boots. You know what I mean? Like, make it a little bit more interesting, make it a little bit more different than the foot soldiers they currently have. I think that would be worth the effort. TF Fanpage 101. Sup? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. How's it going over there? Man, it's really late for you guys. It's like 3 a.m. over there, isn't it? Radical Toys just said his goodnight. How are you doing, though? Diecast Fly. Classified Major Blood is rumored to be released in mid-May. Thank God, because right now the eBay prices for that are just getting stupid. And I got to tell you, the $25,000 bid was a troll bid. If anybody hasn't figured that out yet, please realize that it was a troll bid. Like, not even a day later, it dropped back down to like 2,000. So anybody and you know what, I really feel sorry for those guys buying at 2,000. That's just nuts. I think the final sale was something like $800 or something like that. But yeah, just crazy. Jermaine, not on clearance. I wish. Yeah, well, sometimes you win, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. But you know what? Those are great picks, Jermaine. I hope you find some more. That's awesome. Raymond Chung, I was hoping Jay was on. I was going to showcase Major Blood. No, unfortunately, I do not have the connections that Robo has. I wish I was able to showcase Major Blood. I was fortunate enough to get a Viper and a Firefly from 2 really great collectors who did some awesome trades for me. They did me a big solid. Thank you, guys. You know who you are. But yeah, those 2 are probably going to come up in a review soon. Really lucky. I've been really fortunate in terms of the G.I. Joe line. So really happy, and with the help of some great collectors. So guys, you know who you are. Thank you guys so much. Sorry guys, it's my allergies. This is crazy. Kirk. Hey, Jay, this week I managed to find the Rise of Evil set. Oh, beautiful set. Oh, my gosh. That Skeletor and Keldor head, that Skeletor head's the one. You know that's the Skeletor head everybody wants. Mattel knows what they're doing in terms of like making you buy double sets. It's crazy. I still can't believe I managed to get a flocked Panther. Wow, that's awesome, bro! Holy crap! I'm hoping that it'll show up here in Canada because so far it just has not happened. But again, here in Ontario, at least we can't even look. So it's tough for me. And the 2-pack at Target was just luck and not giving up. Yes, that's the one thing about toy hunting, guys. Just don't give up. Eventually, things will start to trickle in, and just like the luck of the draw, one day when you're there at the right time in the right place, you'll score. And just like Jermaine and Kirk, it'll happen, guys. It'll happen. Keep hunting, everybody. Keep the hunt alive. K Solo. I really hope that they do a G.I. Joe classified Serpentor and Dr. Mindbear in the future. I'll be perfectly honest with you; those would be great figures. But the one I'm really looking forward to is the 2-pack of the twins. I'm really looking forward to that, and I am looking so forward to the 2-pack of the Battle Android Troopers. That would be amazing. It would also be a terrible, terrible thing if they actually made the Bats a Target exclusive. I think people would lose their freaking minds because people are not just going to buy one set of Bats. They're going to buy 7, 8, 9, 20, 30, as many as they can get their hands on. And that's really the problem with these exclusives. You got to put the I've said this a million times. If you're going to make something exclusive, you have to basically also support that with allowing the distribution to be high enough so the people who want these can actually get them when they're on the shelves. Because right now there's just not enough distribution for everybody. Now we can argue that China's having a hard time making these things and shipping them over to us because of the world situation right now. But come on, it's crazy, and I understand where that mentality comes from. But seriously, there's got to be a way to get these things. Honestly, I just can't see it. These figures should be produced in massive quantities. I'm not really sure how everything is so difficult to get the distribution out. But I'm not an expert, so someone out there knows better than I do. That's for sure. Emperor, if it will show up in the stores in mid-May, that is. Well, hopefully it will, and hopefully people will be able to get it because it sounds like a very articulated kit. Very interesting. TFM page, good news. Getting red RC. Oh, congratulations, brother. That's awesome. Red RC. Sorry, elaborate for me. I'm not really sure what you mean by red RC. Is there a red RC? That would be. Let me know because now you've piqued my interest. You piqued my interest, TFM page. Recut Hut. Alberta has been warned of province-wide lockdown in about 10 days if things don't turn around. Well, brother, we're all hoping for the best, and with the vaccines coming out soon, hopefully this will be behind us in a year or so. It's been okay over here in Vancouver, thank God. Thank God. Good to hear. Yeah, we're in a shutdown. We're in a shutdown, brother. Not much I can say more about that. Can't do any hunting. Can't do any non-essential goods. So, yeah, it's been kind of droll for this last month because we've got 2 weeks to go, and it's killing us. And there's no guarantee that they're going to let us out after 2 weeks. And once that happens, I've been visiting a lot of my hunter group has been literally peeking into different toy aisles. And yeah, the amount of stock that is in those aisles has never been seen before. At least not recently. It's going to be a smorgasbord as soon as those doors open. I swear to God, at 7 o'clock in the morning, once they say that we can go out, I'm heading to my first Walmart that I know of, and I'm grabbing as much of the stuff that's up there as possible. Like a whole bunch of Netflix Transformers, a whole bunch of Kingdom Transformers, a whole bunch of different everything, and it's just like there for the taking, and it's going to be a mess. I'm telling you right now. Emperor said before, only classified figure I own is Snake Eyes. Probably just need him and no one else by now. because it's so hard to come by any of them, really. Yes, I do agree. It can be difficult. Diecast Fly. People have been buying blood for $400 to $700. Why? Why? He's going to be so abundant. It's going to be ridiculous. And what, you're going to have the bragging rights saying that you bought him for $700 before everybody else, and it doesn't mean anything because it's going to just drop in price like crazy. I feel sorry for those guys. I really do. They should have just waited. Honestly, he's going to be one of the most abundant Cobra Island figures ever. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to make that statement right now. The most abundant Cobra Island figure ever. I'm telling you, because they're going to make some sort of announcement on G.I. June, right? Something crazy. So in a month, like things are going to go crazy. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Max J, do you collect TMNT figures, brother? We've just been talking about that. Yes, I do collect TMNT figures. I love the NECA movie figures. I'm looking forward to April O'Neil. Glad that she's going to be distributed in so many different, pretty much around the world in an abundance. That's awesome because it took me forever to actually get my movie Raphael and Casey Jones 2-pack. That was crazy. So yeah, really looking forward to actually having April and completing that set really of the turtles and everybody. I like that actually is one of my most complete sets right now. I have I have the captured Splinter sets. So I have Splinter, Shredder, 2 foot soldiers. So that set in itself is amazing. Then I also have all 4 turtles from the TMNT movie line. They were all available at Target. One of my very first hunts that I put on YouTube. And I also have, of course, Casey Jones and Raphael. So really, April O'Neil is one of the only missing pieces. I am really kind of not upset, but I am kind of disappointed that Danny is a loot box, a loot crate. It's loot crate, right? Or loot box? Anyway, one of those two. I think it's loot crate. Loot crate exclusive, because that kind of sucks. I'm in Canada and getting a Loot Crate subscription up here is really expensive. So yeah, I was really disappointed when that happened. Now I'm hoping that NECA will just put a different shirt on him, and hopefully re-release him without his bandana. I think that would be really, really cool. Because yeah, I would love to have Danny. I thought he was he was kind of a little heel, but I thought he was a really cool character. So I would really love to have him. Pardon me, in my collection. That would be great. Jermaine. By the way, Unicron is nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I do love it. Definitely a dream come true. I can't imagine. I can't believe he's actually in my house right now. It's incredible. Raymond Chong. Hey, Raymond. Good to see you, brother. Too bad Hasbro was raising prices again. I think everybody's raising prices. Yeah, from what I understand here in Canada, anyway. Black Series is going from $32 to $37, I think. And I believe the same thing goes with Star Wars Black Series as well. Pretty crazy. TF fan page. I did as well notice Unicron. Yeah, brother. It's I think I told you. I told you it was coming, right? So yeah, I already did. I already did my unboxing, and I'm gonna have part 2 where I actually. I'm not sure if I'm going to transform him. I think I'm going to have to, but transforming Transformers on camera never works out well for me. It's one of those things. I think you do a much better job, honestly. Oh man, my allergies are killing me. Chris, the only figure in classified line I'm after is Hooded Cobra Commander. Hooded Cobra Commander. Sorry, I'm confused. Is he coming out? Is he guaranteed? Because I haven't heard anything about that. I would love to get a Hooded Cobra Commander. That's awesome. Is that a custom figure, Chris? Please let us know. TFM page. The Red Series Transformers. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's what you meant. RED. Sorry, it's late. I didn't. Congratulations. That's a great pickup. I think you told me that one time, didn't you? Anyway, that's great. Congratulations. She looks great. She's an amazing figure. And it's kind of funny because she's not red, she's blue. So there's another one for you. Recut Hut, is Hasbro doing bats in classified? I believe the answer is yes. I believe they're actually going to do bats in classified, and I believe, and don't quote me on this, but I believe they are going to come in 2-packs. So that's going to be insane because people are just going to keep buying them up. And I believe that the twins are the Tomax and what is it? Tomax and Zayton? Anyway, can't remember. The twins, the actual Cobra twins, they're gonna be releasing the 2-pack as well, and I think it's almost guaranteed that there's going to be a Target exclusive. Dakasly, I have a feeling that Tomax and Zaymat, there we go. That's what it was. Zaymat won't be a 2-pack. It's routine. It's been going on. One twin will be a Target exclusive. The other twin will be a Walmart exclusive. No, I don't think so this time. Dakasly, I think it's almost guaranteed that they're going to be a 2-pack. And I think that it's just going to be one of those things. Now, they might do something stupid, like actually make one of the twins come bundled with a bat. And that would be crazy because people are going to keep buying all of those just to get the bats. I think that would be nuts. I think that's actually what might happen. And I think you might be right that one might be a Target exclusive, the other one might be a Walmart exclusive, which would be, right? Or one might be a Target exclusive, the other one might be an EB Games exclusive. So, yeah, it's going to be one of those weird situations. Worse if the bats will be baths. Well, I hear you, Raymond, but so far they have not had a bath anything in the classified line. So to start now would be kind of weird, and you'd have to. There would be a lot of extra figures that would have to be sold at that point just to get the bath ready. And I get it, but in terms of army building, it just makes more sense to sell them as army builders because people are just going to buy them a lot. People are not going to want to buy, what's it called? Quick Kick. Who else? Dr. Mindbender, the twins, all those different characters just to build one bat. You know what I mean? It just would not make sense for them to do that. They would make a hell of a lot more money, and they will make a hell of a lot more money selling the bat as an army builder. John Lear, John, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Did you see the mini the menu? Did you see the mini Joe at Dollar Tree? So haven't had a chance to run to a Dollar Tree right now, and even if I did, they're actually not allowed to sell them to us. But I have heard some people actually picking up the mini G.I. Joes at Dollar Tree. So yeah, they are on my radar. I also heard that there are a whole bunch of mini Transformers as well, and Masters of the Universe. So yeah, really great time to be a collector. It's amazing. They are pretty expensive though. Ricotta. Someone mentioned the Red RC. Did they mean Elita 1? No, apparently TFM page was talking about RED line RC from the Power of the Primes. It was Power of the Primes, right? Transformers Prime. Yeah, so it's an RED transformer, non-transforming transformer. Ricotta. 9176 need to come out with a Keno. The kid in Ninja Turtles 2. Keno. I don't know. It's they would have to get Ernie Reyes Jr. They would have to get his likeness. That would be interesting. I mean, like he was a cool character. I did like him in the show. He did screw up though, and he kicked that mutagen out the window when Super Shredder was born, right? So that's kind of crazy. TF Panpage, all good. She's one of my favorites in the show. 100%. She looks amazing. Chris, no official announcement in the hooded Cobra Commander. I just figured I'd love to see it released. That would be awesome. And I agree. I totally agree. So I've never played the game, which apparently all these figures are based off of. Has anybody seen the game? Has anybody seen a playthrough? Does Cobra Commander actually take off his hood in the game? I think that would be sick. Emperor Mao, I really hope Hasbro does not raise their prices. We pay $40 for any 1.5 or 1/10 figures here. So unfortunately, the answer is yes. They will be raising prices, Emperor. It's just one of those things which eventually does happen because gas prices have gone up all over the world, and because of that, everything has gone up in price. Plastic and raw materials are all at an all-time high. So yeah, it's just one of those unfortunate things that continues to happen. So here in Canada, it's going up from $32 to $37. It's nuts. And I think in the States it's going up from $24 to $29. So yeah, it's just a continual problem. Anyway, somebody can correct me on that. I'm not really 100% sure on what I'm talking about. Nathan Cabral. Hey Jay, just wanted to say, Nathan, good to see you. Just want to say to jump on and say hi. Hoping you've been doing well. Crazy news about Alamar. What? Okay. Now you. Okay, hold on. What happened to Alamar? Now I'm curious. What happened to Alamar? Oh no. Oh, what the heck? What happened? Oh, for crying out loud. You know what? Whatever. I can't get involved with that kind of drama. I'm sorry, but yeah, that is unfortunate. I mean, he was one of the greatest Blue Jays ever. But anyway, whatever. You know what? People just get today. People blow things out of proportion, and you do something which is again your own personal business, and it just gets blown way out of proportion. But whatever. Thanks for letting us know, Nathan. I'm very disappointed in that too, actually. And thanks again for coming and saying hi. Always great to see you. Emperor. Luckily, Gunpla is close to Japan prices. Yeah, but at the same time, Gunpla are model kits that you build yourself. So it's a really good medium for everybody because it's something that they can just build really cheaply. I mean, everything is still on trees, right? You have to detach them yourself and actually build them yourself. So yeah, it's actually a really good system for them because they save a lot in manufacturing costs. There's no assembly required, and on the manufacturing side, and yeah, you get to have a complete figure which you can customize yourself and any way you want. You know, whether or not you put some battle damage on it, like take an airbrush to it, and you have an amazing figure for an incredibly low price. It's great. Gunpla is a model which a lot of other companies should look into. Bandai is doing a whole bunch of stuff with their model kits too. I mean, I think they just released a Mandalorian build figure. So yeah, Max, I think it is Gunpla, isn't it? Anyway, something. Max, that's awesome. Jay missed out on the TMNT movie figures. You'll collect the vintage Playmate TMNT figures. So vintage, I would love to collect vintage because I do have a lot of nostalgia for a lot of different toy lines. But it's a rabbit hole I don't want to get into right now. I think that right now is a great time for us in terms of like the newer versions of all these figures which are coming out, and I'm enjoying that ride. Because Alino here, he looks incredible. He definitely looks way better than the original LJN version. Wouldn't have it any other way. The Masters of the Universe are coming out with amazing figures here. Just loving the way that they're looking, the reissues and the redesigns and everything like that. All these retro style card backs and retro style figures. Just I can't get enough of it. It's amazing. And of course, you have your up to date figures, which are looking incredible too. And based on video games, but they still look great. So yeah, loving the fact that all of the '80s cartoons, all the '80s properties are coming out again. And I would not have it any other way. They look amazing. And you know what? They're brand new. I don't have to worry about them, being in somebody else's hands or being in somebody else's house, or missing paint or missing accessories or anything like that. I can really just revel in the fact that these are brand new toys, which I collect, which is amazing. TF Band page will be right back after these messages. Diecast Fly. If they do bats, I hope it's with an army building figure like Alley Vipers or Crimson Guards. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's never going to be a Build-A-Figure because that would suck. That's just my overall opinion. But yeah, if it had to be, then yeah, I totally agree with that. That would be awesome. It's too bad there's no army building Joe. You know what I mean? There's no basic infantry version of the GI Joes. It really kind of sucks. But I guess building up your GI Joe collection with the good guys, that would be your Build-A-Figure. But sorry, your army builder. But I don't know. I think if they had like a whole bunch of different what's it called, strikers or just guys in green garbs, it would be something at least. But yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, good night, we could have. Thank you for joining the stream. It's also always great to see you. Thank you so much for joining for your support, man. Really appreciate it. Emperor. Well, time to drink away my sorrows with some iced lemon tea. Good night, Emperor. Good night. It's always great to see you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for joining the stream. Fog Winter. Hey, Fog Winter. Thanks for joining the stream. Some of my Marvel Legends went from $19.99 to $23.99 in Pennsylvania. Wow. Yeah, that's what that's the normal prices. The new price now for Hasbro, and unfortunately, by all accounts, it's just going to go higher. So hopefully everyone's going to strap in, and we all those figures that we want are just gonna this is the new normal, guys. This is just crazy. Hopefully when everything starts to turn around, everything will start getting back to normal. But the reality is that's not the way things happen. Once they raise the price, that's pretty much where they're going to stay. I know, don't hate me for saying that. It's just that's just truth. Emperor, they showed a model kit. They showed a model kit Mando, and you can get either the silver coated version or the gray version. It is Gunpla, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Looks too chunky though, at least to me. I haven't seen it. I saw a couple of pictures on the Foosh, so looked okay. I'm not really sure, but I do prefer my Black Series. That's for sure. Kirk, hey Jay, have you shown? Sorry, you should go to the toy convention show. They really have. They are really fun to go to, and you don't know what you'll find there. So yeah, that would be great if I could travel. 100%, Kirk. One of these days, I do plan on actually visiting the New York Toy Show or any of the other shows. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to going back to San Diego Comic-Con again. These are things I'd like to do once everything goes back to normal. So yeah, and you know what? I'd love to be able to meet with some of you guys at conventions and different places. I really would like to see some of your faces and get to know you guys better. So yeah, that's definitely on my list. 100%. Wow, it's already 1 hour and 36 minutes. I'm just going to throw this up here just in case. I keep forgetting to put this up here, but it's one of those things now. Raymond, Joes need grunts. Yes, they do. Joes need freaking infantry grunts. I was always saying that somebody just a plain olive green garb, a whole bunch of Marines maybe. If they ever release. I think that if they release a whole bunch of what are they called? Gung Hos, naval commander Gung Hos or whatever they are. In those Navy troop uniforms, the dress uniforms. I think that would actually be kind of cool to actually have a whole bunch of Joes dressed up in dress uniforms. I think that would actually kind of neat. I think Stryker, when he came out, he was pretty good looking in terms of like his overall appearance. The original Hawk, he was actually pretty cool, and yeah, it's just a whole bunch of different what was his name? It wasn't Bazooka. It was the very first line of GI Joes, the ones that came out in the first wave from the original 3 3/4 inch figures. I think a whole bunch of those guys would be great army builders because they all sort of look generic. You know what I mean? Just plain green garbs with helmets and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that would be a very interesting set of army builders. But yeah, it's just easier to have battle line android troopers, Cobra Vipers. They just look more interesting, right? Anyway, you never know. Maybe something will happen. Emperor, I will buy a G.I. Joe Classified Series Sigma 6 Cobra Commander in a heartbeat. I hear you, brother. Don't know. That actually might be in the works. You never know. Diecast Fly. The appeal of G.I. Joes was that they were outnumbered compared to Cobra, and Cobra had more advanced vehicles and weapons, so probably why no army builder. I don't know if that was the appeal. I think that the diversity of characters was really the appeal. The fact that they were an international group of specialized soldiers who all came to a unified goal of defeating the terrorist organization of Cobra. I think that was the real message. You know what I mean? Whether you were Asian, Native American, Black, white, from Europe, from Asia, from the Philippines, from anywhere, you could be part of G.I. Joe and really help to push back the evil organization of Cobra. I think that was, in my opinion anyway, I think that was the actual message of G.I. Joe. And really, it still holds true today, honestly. I hope, anyway. Emperor, it's a model made by Bandai, yes. It's not Gunpla, nor is it a line. It's just called 1.5 Star Wars kit. You could say it's close to their figure resin kits, although through Dragon Ball and Kamen Rider. Okay, that's fair. I thought it was Gunpla, but that's actually cool. I wonder if it's still Gunpla. but they're marketing it as something else. I wonder we should take a look at the packaging and see what it says. Diecast Flag. Joe's only had elite specialists in each field to make a super team. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But at the same time, there was just so much diversity, and it was really great to see. Fog Wonder, Flash. Great to see you, Fog Wonder. So Flash it is. I'm more of a Batman kind of guy, but then that kind of gets boring. So yeah, Superman. Emperor Mao. Bandai recently made a line of model kits called Gun Girl Lady, where it isn't just figure model kits, but also guns outright, guns with abs, plastic, steel, rods, and springs. Okay, that's cool. I don't know that line. It's too bad you can't throw up a link, but yeah, that's kind of neat. Definitely would like to see that more information on that, Emperor. Might as well get Velaverse action figures at this point. Love their looks. Gotta look those up. Sharif, hey, how's it going, Sharif? Good to see you. I did answer your messages a couple of times. I have a whole bunch of stuff for trade, as you know. But yeah, please, if you ever find, oh, by the way, guys, if anybody ever finds the TMNT Turtles in Disguise 4-pack, please let me know. We don't have Target up here, so basically I've been looking and I've been imploring anybody in the States who has access to Target, please have a look for me. I would love to see it, and I'm happy to pay for those figures plus the shipping. Really looking forward to those guys if we ever get them. But for now, Target exclusive. I'm not sure if we'll ever get them up here. But Sharif, definitely please continue hitting me up. I'm gonna try and find out a few more of the figures who I have extra around here. I can pretty much I have access to Snake Eyes and a whole bunch of other G.I. Joe figures. We'll talk. Emperor. Joe still have the Steel Brigade, and we do see ordinary grunts from time to time. Yeah, but are they considered army builders? It's kind of weird, right? So, yeah, I mean, if they actually make if they actually make an army builder for the Joes, that would be neat. I think it's kind of like Star Wars. There really no. I guess your generic. I guess the generic Rebel Trooper is an army builder, right? The gun line also has Tokusatsu show. It's cheesy yet quite dark, and you know the actors are having fun with it. Well, you know what? That's the difference between Japanese shows and American shows. They really know how to cut loose when it's appropriate. Fog Wonder will do. Okay, sure. You don't have to change your mind. I'm just saying. Sharif, I need that Green Ranger in the back. All right, brother. I'll see what I can do for you. I'm pretty sure I can grab one of those guys for you. Jermaine, I was more of a Cobra fan when I was a kid. I think a lot of us were Cobra fans. You know, it's just good to be the bad guy every now and then. So yeah, I totally agree with you. Raymond, hopefully the Turtle 4-pack comes to Toys R Us. God, I hope so, but I don't think so. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen a NECA figure in Toys R Us. Have you, Raymond? Because I've never, ever seen it. Emperor, Steel Brigade Army builders, and probably like the only ones. And yeah, I think you're right. I have never really seen them, and I don't know if they'll be coming to the classified line. Yeah, so it's been crazy this year. Of course, this year and last year. You know, toy hunting has been one of those crazy things that's just been happening on a spur of the moment kind of thing. But the exclusives, man, it's been tough. It's been one heck of a hard ride for a lot of collectors trying to find all these exclusive in different stores. Whether it be Master of the Universe, whether it be Target, whether it be with the classified series Cobra Island, you know, it's been one crazy thing after another in a lot of ways. But hopefully, this next year will actually bring a lot more figures to the pegs. I'm really happy with the way Mattel's been doing things. They've been doing some great stuff. Hasbro, for everything that's been happening, I think they've been doing a pretty good job. NECA, on the other hand, man, I don't know what to think about that. Like, all these rumors about NECA employees just taking these 4-pack turtles off the shelves and actually putting them back. Yeah, what a fiasco! I really don't know what to think about that. It's pretty crazy. And of course, up here we don't have targets, so it's really hard for us to get any of those figures. I did want to say that I'm really enjoying this Unicron. For you guys who haven't actually have not seen the unboxing, please do. I think it's it's a really fun video. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Part 2 is going to be a lot more fun, but as I said, I'm not really sure if I'm going to transform him on camera. I think that's going to be clunky. Dex does a really good job as a cameraman, but it's just one of those things you really have to plan out transforming Transformers on camera. It's really a tough thing to do. And there's an art form to it. TF Panpage does a great job, and I tip my hat to him because he knows what he's doing in terms of like keeping the camera steady and being able to manipulate these Transformers on camera to actually make it look good. I know that Michael Mercy does a really good job. So does MGO. All these guys who have dedicated their channels to actually transforming Transformers. Wonderful job. I wish I could do a better job at it, but it is what it is. I'm not very good at transforming Transformers in the first place. So doing it on camera is just one of those. It's just one of those tough situations. I got to tell you. So once again, I'm gonna do a little bit of housekeeping right now. I am not able to hunt toys right now. It's really one of those situations which is just really tough. You know what? No, I'm gonna correct myself there. I am able to hunt toys, but it's in a different way. So a lot of the toy hunting I'm going to be doing right now is going to be over the internet or online, and some of the stuff I'm getting is really exciting. A lot of the stuff that I'm receiving in the mail is even more exciting, and the fact that a lot of you guys who have been following my channel are reaching out to me to do trades. I am loving that, and I hope that you guys, whoever wants to do trades with me, please hit me up on Instagram. I love doing trades. It's my preferred way of actually, exchanging figures because, hunting for people is a lot of fun, but I would rather trade a figure for a figure. I think that's a lot more fun in terms of like, it reminds me of being a kid back in the school grounds where, we trade figures, in the playground for fun. You know what I mean? And then, whether obviously it was only for a week or whatever like that, but still, it was still a lot of fun to be able to trade figures and build collections that way as well. And that's actually my preferred way of doing things right now in terms of like, getting figures in hand. So yeah, if anybody's interested in actually doing some trades, I have a lot of different figures which I have up here, which I've collected over the year. And yeah, always happy to do trades with people who follow the channel, and of course fellow collectors. The the hunting videos I am going to be posting, like the ones that actually have hunts in them, they are going to be usually on Throwback Thursdays or Walkback Wednesdays or whatever I'm going to call that. But they are always going to be fun hunts, things where I find a lot of cool stuff, and I hope you guys will continue to enjoy that. Most of them are videos which I didn't have a chance to actually get on the show, but now that we are in the situation that we're in here in Ontario, it's an opportunity for me to actually showcase all of those videos and really show you what I was able to find during those hunts. So I think that I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully, and I'm crossing my fingers here. In 2 weeks, the Ontario government will be making another announcement about the state of how we're doing here in Ontario, and I'm hoping that they'll ease restrictions a little bit, because locking everything down in terms of only buying essentials is safe. I mean, I guess that's fine, but eventually we're all going to need new clothes, and eventually we're going to need new shoes, and eventually we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. And you know what? In a lot of ways, we need toys and video games to distract us. So I'm hoping that they're going to allow for that come back soon, because to be perfectly honest with you, shopping on Amazon and shopping on Walmart.com and ToysRUs.com, A, it's not the same. B, it's not really reliable. Half the time I've ordered online, I've had canceled, like a lot of my orders canceled, and I've just been met with disappointment. So for me, it's not the ideal situation to actually hunt online. I can do it; it's possible, and bar none, it is somewhat fun to actually get something in the mail. But I really would rather, or curbside pickup. But truthfully, just like anything else, I really would like to keep going and hunting and actually get the thrill of the hunt as well when I find something really cool that I haven't seen before. That's always a really fun situation, and it's something that, dare say, I'm good at. So I'm hoping that will actually happen again, and that we'll be able to come back onto a regular sort of back to normal situation that we used to back in the day. Current to that, everything as we've talked about here tonight, prices are going up across the board. Whether it is building supplies, food, gas, the whole 9 yards, and especially in our case, toys. Toys are actually starting to raise in price, and it's getting more difficult to collect these things. But I think as collectors, we are always going to look for those action figures which we want to collect. And it's just one of those continual things which is going to continue happening, and we really can't avoid that price hike, unfortunately. So, good luck to everybody out there who's able to hunt. I hope you guys keep finding all the figures that you're looking for. Great picks for everybody who mentioned what they picked up today. Some of those, Jermaine, those are some amazing picks. Congratulations, brother. Kirk, I think you picked up a couple of great things. Congratulations to you too. And to everybody else here in Ontario, let's just support each other. We're going to get through this. It is disappointing. It is tough, but the more we support each other, the better things are going to be for everybody. And we're going to get through this, guys. We are going to get through this. It's a different time than we've ever experienced in anyone's lives. But this is what we got to do. It's the way the world is right now. We just have to keep weathering this storm. So my best to everybody on that front. And the channel's not going to change. I'm going to keep doing toy hunts. However, I am going to be able to do them. And like I said, I do have a whole bunch of backlog in terms of some of the videos I did in the past. So I hope you guys will continue to enjoy that. I'm going to take a few. We're almost at the 2-hour mark here, so I'm going to take a few more comments here before we start to wrap it up. Okay, so Emperor says, well, they pilot helicopters that could decapitate them at any time. So of course we support them even more. You're still on that. You're still on that Fang. Emperor, use it as a bowling ball. Oh man, you're on fire tonight. I rarely transform my Transformer figures. Somehow I just suck at it. So when they did the RED line, that was a blessing. Though I'd rather just have the ordinary figures. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. For me, non-transform. There is a market for non-transforming Transformers. I'm just not part of that market. I've always felt that Transformers should be able to transform. Whether they're good at it or not is a completely different story. But I definitely am one who wants to pay for a Transformer that actually transforms. It's the whole crux of the entire toy line, right? They wouldn't be calling them Transformers unless they transformed. So definitely more of a true Transformers fan. Definitely more of a someone who wants a Transformer. The RD line is cool. I'm not going to lie, it really is neat. Super 7's line of Ultimates Transformers, they kind of look cool. Definitely not my cup of tea, but they're definitely somebody's cup of tea. And of course, then we have the complete opposite line of the spectrum, where you have RoboSen's automatic Transformers, which are just insane, right? But they have an insane price tag to go with that. So it's crazy. But the world, as much as it is right now, we have just an abundance of different figures which we can collect and now on a regular basis. So it's a great time to be a collector of action figures, 80s properties, and all these things that are coming out right now. So excited to be seeing them. Silverhawks is coming out. I'm hoping Bravestar will be announced by somebody soon. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is just going ape crap, right? So totally loving what's happening right now. Massive Universe is on the scene. G.I. Joe's back. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The list goes on and on and on. G.I. Joe's classic, Star Wars. It's just a crazy time to be a collector right now. And the prices are going a little bit higher, but we just have to be picky. I think that's at the end of the day what's going to end up happening. Kirk, Jay, if you do any toy mods, make a video drama you made. If you do a toy mode, make a video drama you made. Sorry, I'm not understanding what you're saying, Kirk. But if I end up doing toy mods, yeah, of course, I'm going to have fun with it, and we're definitely going to put it on camera. I don't know if that's autocorrect, making things tough. Thanks, Jay. You're welcome, Kirk. Thank you for coming onto the stream. Fog Wonder, best of luck in Ontario. Thank you, Fog Wonder. We definitely need it. A diorama. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I really do want to build a diorama 100%. I might actually end up just buying one. One of the guys in my hunter group, he's amazing at making dioramas. They look incredible. And yeah, he just left for the UK, and I wish him well. So he'll be back in a few months, and yeah, maybe we'll get him on the stream and showcase some of his work. Jermaine. Wish I can find some Cobra Fang or the Kingdom Ultra Magnus. Jermaine, where are you? Like, is it really that difficult to find these guys? Because I know it's difficult. I know it's been difficult to find some of them, but yeah, up here we have a bunch of them still left. Kingdom Ultra Magnus looks amazing, by the way. So if you continue to have problems, Jermaine, hit me up on Instagram. Maybe we can help each other out. Yeah, let me know because. Yeah, we still have a bunch of those up here, so just let me know. Kirk, what I meant is what I meant. Sorry, no, you don't have to apologize, Kirk. I finally get it. John Lear, hey John, good to see you. I agree with you. I'm having fun hunting modern toys. Yes, they are really fun, and it is great to see these great properties finally coming back up top of the screen. I'm so excited to have this opportunity. Yeah, it's a great time to be a 80s toy fan, and yeah, definitely love seeing all these figures coming back on the screen. It's amazing. It's coming back on the pegs. It is amazing. So guys, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining us tonight. It's been great. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I'm hoping that in a couple of weeks we'll be able to come back and yeah, do some more toy hunts. But as I said, got a lot of stuff in the can, so hopefully you guys will enjoy those unboxing videos. Got a lot of stuff coming in from you guys, so that's very, very exciting. Once again, I want to say that if anybody would like to do any trades, I am so looking forward to conversing with you guys. Hit me up on Instagram, just so that you guys know. I am definitely still looking for any of the Overwatch Ultima, under the Overwatch Figma figures. I'm really looking for those guys, whether it be what's it called, Zenyatta, Genji. I guess Diva would be pretty cool. Mercy, Farah, any of those figures from the Figma line. I'm definitely looking for those guys. I'm definitely 100% looking for the TMNT Turtles in Disguise 4-pack, but who isn't, right? But yeah. If anybody has a hookup for that, please let me know. I'm not even sure if we're ever going to get them here in Canada. Target is just it doesn't exist here, so it's always a crapshoot whether or not that one's going to come up to EB Games, and 9 times out of 10 it doesn't. So yeah, definitely looking for that one. Hopefully, by some miracle, we'll be able to get some here. I don't know, but if anybody has a lead on that, please let me know. Flock Panther, I'm still looking for one of those, man. I haven't found any of those. Hoping to God they'll come to Walmart, but it's a long shot right now. But I'm also looking specifically for Marvel Legends. I'm loving I always love my 90s Jim Lee figures, so I'm definitely looking for Cyclops from the Warlock Bath Build-A-Figure, Blue Beast from the Caliban Build-A-Figure, and Professor X with his hover chair. So if anybody has any of those, please hit me up. I'm definitely looking forward to a trade. Loving trades. I think that they're a really good way to build relationships here on for toy collectors. And yeah, and one other thing, if anybody is willing to actually trade for any Master of the Universe Classics Club Grayskull, I am looking for any figures in that line. I would definitely love to do some trades on that. Just for in case anybody wants to know, I still have a bunch of Beachheads. I still have a bunch of Cobra Island Troopers. I have a whole bunch of Roadblock from Cobra Island. And I do still have a couple of Cobra Island Baronesses, which I can definitely do some trades with, and a whole bunch of other figures like what's called a Mandalorian Child from the Din Djarin from the Black Series. I was able to get a couple of Boba Fett's, which I can also trade as well. Cara Dunes from the Credit Collection, got a couple of those. Yeah, a whole bunch of other different figures, which I'm happy to trade with. So, guys, if you are interested in doing some trades, please hit me up. It's a really fun thing to do. I think that it helps to build relationships here on Instagram and YouTube. So, yeah, really looking forward to conversing with some of you guys about that. Anyway, guys, we're pretty much at the 2-hour mark here. I do have one last comment here. Jermaine says, Detroit and Walmart's here be dry. Yeah, I can hear that, my brother. It must be difficult for any Walmarts right now. I think that we're all kind of like getting shortages in terms of delivery. But of course, with us being shut down here, the shelves are being stocked like crazy. So all of a sudden now we have an abundance of great stuff, but we can't even touch it. So just nuts. Anyway, Jermaine, you've been great. You got some great picks. Congratulations. Hopefully, be able to find some more. And yeah, good luck in your hunt. Really wish you the best. And of course, be well and stay safe. Emperor, see you, Jay, and everybody. Yes, guys, thank you again for coming onto the stream. It's been great. Thank you again for coming. Holy cow, 3:00 in the morning on a Saturday. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate it. You guys, the fact that anybody would come and watch me always means the world to me. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are the best. Guys, if you haven't seen the episode, please do check out the Unicron unboxing. I think it's a lot of fun. I think you guys really enjoy that. And of course, there are more episodes on the way. I hope you guys will like. Well, if you haven't already, which I hope you have, will like, comment, and subscribe to all my videos. It really does mean the world to me. And guys, as always, Fog Wonder, thank you, Fog Wonder. Thank you guys again. Kirk, Jermaine, John, Lear, Emperor Mao, and Fog Winter, thank you guys so much. Everybody who's been able to come tonight for the stream, Raymond, everybody who's already gone, thank you again for coming and hanging out with me. It really does mean the world to me, you guys. This means the world to me every time I get to hang out with you guys, have a lot of fun on the weekends, this early in the morning, and I can't believe you guys are up this early, but it does mean the world to me. You guys are the best. Guys, please stay safe, be well. Things are kind of crazy right now, but as long as we all stick together and support each other, we're going to get through this. Everybody, I hope that you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Geek proud.